Is your martial arts school losing money? Okay, so that's one of the main things I help my mentees with. You've got to understand, is your martial arts school losing money? Now, it might not necessarily be losing money in the way that you think it is. So, for instance, might not be costing you to go and teach, but is it losing money that's on the table that you can't actually see? So there's lots of mistakes, I've made over the years. I'll completely hold my hands up. I've made lots of mistakes, all right? Which is one of the reasons why I invested in, business mentors as I was expanding the business, but also martial arts specific business mentors because I could learn off their mistakes as well. So some of the mistakes the martial arts school owners are, if they build it, they will come. All right, a classic one. Okay, you might have the best school ever. It might have the best mats ever, the best mirrors, the largest, whatever it is. Okay, it might look absolutely phenomenal. However, that does not necessarily mean you're going to have a fantastic active count with a high price point per student and nice regular cash flow each and every month. So if they build it, they will come. It's not really good advice. It should be if you build it and you market it continually forever, then they will come. So again, are you doing any marketing? That's one thing that I help my mentees with. Have you got a clear sales process? Okay. So do you know now when any new students are likely to turn up, other than drop-ins, obviously, but have you got things ready for them when they do arrive? Are you meeting them outside 5-10 minutes before? Are you spending 10 minutes with them before the lesson? Have they got their own separate lesson? Are they doing a consultation slash intro? Or are you just throwing them over the wall, giving them to one of your brown or black belts and kind of hoping that they'll enjoy the lesson? But if they're with a different student each and every time, the experience is going to be different. So again, that's another common thing that I help a lot of the martial arts school owners with. Other things as well, your price point. Are you just exactly the same as a person down the street, even though your program is far better? Now, again, I mentioned this in the book. So if you watch a video before, I would strongly suggest you invest in a copy of that. And it's not for the £2 or £3 I get from Amazon, definitely not. I would strongly suggest you invest in a copy of my book because it will massively help you. Even if you're a higher grade than me, you might be a seventh, eighth dan, ninth, 10th dan, you might be doing it a lot longer than me. But one thing I do tell my mentees is just because you're a black belt in your art does not mean you're a black belt in running that business. Okay, they're two completely different things. There's not that many transferable skills from being able to kick somebody in the chin, being able to take somebody down, to running a successful martial arts school. Because at the end of the day, it's a business. Other things that martial arts school owners lose money on the table. They tried to do everything themselves. They were a little bit scared of bringing on team members. They don't do enough marketing, or their marketing isn't as consistent as it should be. They haven't got a decent sales process. The sales process is the same as it was 10, 15, 20 years ago. There isn't any clear pricing strategy. Everybody's in the same class doing exactly the same thing. You might have broken it down into beginners and advanced. You might be losing money because when your students achieve black belt, they may have been with you 3, 4, 5, 6 years. They see that as the end point and then they drop off. So there's lots of ways, and trust me, I've made loads of these mistakes over 20 years of running my own martial arts school. I've wrote about most of them in my book, probably not most of them actually, because I've made loads, but I've wrote about lots of them in my book. So I'd strongly suggest you invest in a copy because it'll save you so much time. Learn from my mistakes, learn from my experience, and even if you bring in one thing every week for the next year, let's just say you have a couple of weeks off, you're going to have 45, 50 new things that you've brought in this time next year, which will help improve and make sure your charts are pointing that way with increased cash flow, increased profits, better student retention, better student standard, and a more sustainable, thriving business. But again, that's down to yourself, really. So, again, just a super short, quick video like most of these videos are. Are you losing money? Is your martial arts school losing money because of simple things that could be rectified? Number one, marketing plan, marketing strategy. Number two, sales process. Number three, having a look at your price points. Number four, bringing on team members, digging deeper into your stats, like your retention. When are you losing members? Why are you losing members? How long are they with you for? So again, I could talk about this for hours, but the purpose of this YouTube channel is really just to give you a bit of an idea of what I teach people, what I help people with. And again, if you're looking to be mentored by somebody who's been there and done that, then get in touch. And again, please like the video. It gives me some feedback as to who's watching this. please subscribe to the channel as well, because again, that helps me. And if there are any videos that you might want me to do, just leave a comment in the comment section. Obviously, this is a growing channel. My main thing is to mentor the people that are with first, then hopefully I can get around to YouTube videos each week and so on. But my main thing is to speak to my mentors, either in the group sessions or in the one-to-one sessions, to help them improve. Okay, and check out some testimonials on this YouTube channel as well. And last thing, again, I would spend 12 or invest, should I say, £13 on a copy of that book. There's, I think, 320, 330 pages there of lots of information and knowledge that I've gathered, which will help you build up a profitable, successful, cash flowing business that could take you and your family, obviously, to help you live the life that you want to live. Anyway, good luck, everybody. All the best. And if you think I could help, and if you're serious, you're not one of these that are going to sit on the fence, then get in touch. Don't hesitate. Okay? All the best. Take care.